Assalamu alaikum. Uh, this is for class 9 student. Subject is science. In this video, I am taking two important questions from textbook. Uh, these are two numerical problems. I think these are very important. That's why I have chosen them. Let's solve these numerical problems. Number first is, पहले मैं इनको पढ़ूंगा. A stone is thrown vertically upward direction with a velocity of 5 meters per second. If the acceleration of the stone during its motion is 10 meters per second square in the downward direction, what will be the height attained by the stone and how much time will it take to reach there? ये ऐसे मतलब एक्सप्लेन करूँगा मैं. A stone is thrown vertically upwards. This is the stone. It is thrown vertically upwards here, like this, vertically upwards, with a velocity of 5 meter per second. किस वेलोसिटी से हम इसको फेंकते हैं ऊपर? 5 मीटर पर सेकंड. यानी अब यहाँ आपको एक बात याद रखनी है. जब हम किसी बॉडी को ऊपर लगाते हैं, उस केस में इनिशियल वेलोसिटी उसको इनिशियल वेलोसिटी से हम ऊपर फेंकते हैं. इसकी फाइनल वेलोसिटी जो है वो ज़ीरो बनती है, क्योंकि एट हाईएस्ट पॉइंट it comes to rest. The body comes to rest. That is why u has some value. U has some value. V is 0. In what case? When the body is thrown vertically upwards. When it is dropped like this, in that case u is 0, but v is not 0. V is the velocity with which it strikes the ground. So when a body is thrown vertically upwards, it is thrown with some velocity, that is initial velocity, but its final velocity is 0. यहाँ पर ये याद रखना है. U is given 5 meter per second. V is 0 because it comes to rest at highest point. At its highest point. If the acceleration of the stone during its motion is 10, acceleration भी दिया है 10 meter per second square in the downward direction. यह मगर downward direction में दिया है 10 meter per second square, क्योंकि इसका acceleration का जो direction, acceleration due to gravity, that is towards the ground. But here the stone is thrown vertically upwards. That means acceleration will be same, but only there will be difference in the sign of the acceleration. If it is positive when it moves towards the ground, and then it will be negative when it moves up in the upward direction. हमें इसमें निकालना है. Go, two things are given that a stone is thrown vertically upward direction with a velocity of 5 meter per second. It means u is 5 meter per second, that is initial velocity. V is 0 because why it is 0? Because at its highest point the velocity of the body is 0, that is final velocity. V is 0. A is also given. A is 10 meter per second square acceleration of the stone, but here it is given here it is given if the acceleration of the stone during the motion is in the downward direction. If the acceleration of the stone during motion is 10 meter per second square in the downward direction में 10 meter per second square, but here the stone moves in upward direction. That is why here sign is changed. Negative sign will be there. अच्छा, इसके बाद हम what will be the height attained. height हमें निकालनी है. height attained by the stone when it is thrown upwards, that is called height attained. हमें निकालना है simply distance, that is s निकालना है. S, and how much time will it take to reach there at highest point? कितना टाइम उसको लगेगा? t भी हमें निकालना है. ठीक. अच्छा, पहले हम निकालेंगे डिस्टेंस किस से हम निकाल सकते हैं? 2 इक्वेशन से. एक तो 2 इक्वेशन u t plus 1 half of at square, and second is v square minus u square is equal to 2as. Here s is to be determined. T is also not given. That is, here we cannot use this equation. Using this equation, v square minus u square, using v square minus u square is equal to 2as. V is given, that is 0. U is also given, that is pi whole square equal to 2as. A is minus 10, s हमें निकालना है, that is s. ये बनेगा 25 minus 25 और minus 20, s minus minus cancel, s will be equal to 25 divided by 20, that will be equal to 5 4s are 5 5s are, go 5 by 4, 5 1s are 4 1s are, sorry 4 1s are, यहाँ कैरी होगा 1, 4 2s are 8, 4 5s are, go s is equal to 1.25 मीटर. वो हाइट अटेंड बाय स्टोन विल बी 1.25 मीटर. इसके बाद हमें निकालना है टाइम हम निकालेंगे. उसके लिए हम यूज़ करेंगे इक्वेशन. ये भी इक्वेशन यूज़ कर सकते हैं, ये भी इक्वेशन यूज़ करते हैं. v इज इक्वल टू यू प्लस 80, ये भी हम यूज़ कर सकते हैं. v इज इक्वल टू यू प्लस 80 यूजिंग v इज इक्वल टू यू प्लस 80. इसके बाद आएगा v हो गया 0 और ये भी निकाल सकते हैं. v माइनस यू इज इक्वल टू 80 और t is equal to v minus u divided by a. v is given, v is 0, u is 5, sorry 5, 0 minus 5 divided by minus 10. इसके बाद क्या बनेगा ये, और t is equal to minus 5 by 10, minus 10, minus minus cancel, 5 1s are 5 2s are, t is equal to 1 by 2, that is equal to 0.5 second. It means it will take half second to reach a distance of 1.25 meter when it is thrown with this velocity 5 meter per second. And this is the solution of this problem. Let us go to question number 2. पहले मैं पढ़ूंगा क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 क्या है. A ball is here. A ball is gently dropped from a height of 20 meter. Hope this is clear. A ball is gently dropped from a height of 20 meter if its velocity increases uniformly at the rate of 10 meter per second square. With what velocity will it strike the ground? After what time will it strike the ground? A ball is gently dropped. यहाँ बॉल हम यहाँ लगा हम ड्रॉप करते हैं on the ground here. इसको ड्रॉप करते हैं at a height of 20 meter. इसके जो velocity है वो that increases uniformly. It means that there is acceleration. When there is change in the velocity, that is called acceleration. Acceleration is given that 10 meter per second square. Velocity इस हिसाब से increase होती है. It means that we have given acceleration is given. With what velocity will it strike? किस velocity से ये strike ground करेगी? यानी जब हम, मैंने अभी बोला, जब हम किसी बॉडी को ड्रॉप करेंगे उस केस में u is equal to 0, v has some value. ठीक. गो इसका मतलब है यहाँ हमें फाइनल वेलोसिटी डिटरमाइन करनी है. गो क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 हेयर. क्या क्या हमें गिवन है? गिवन दैट height, the height from which the ball is dropped, that is equal to distance traveled by the ball, that is equal to s, that is equal to 20 meter. It is given here 20 meter. Again acceleration is given here. It is here it is written, if it is velocity increase uniform at the rate of 10 meter per second square, acceleration is given. A is equal to 10 meter per second square. Again time taken, time initial velocity is 0 because ball is dropped. v हमें निकालना है, also टाइम भी हमें निकालना है, टाइम कितना लगेगा, क्योंकि यहाँ initial velocity 0 क्यों आता है, because the ball is dropped from a height. In that case initial velocity is 0. Final velocity is the velocity with which it strikes the ground. Here initial velocity is 0, when it's dropped, final velocity is the velocity with which it strikes the ground. अब हम निकालेंगे s के लिए यही यूज़ करेंगे, v स्क्वायर माइनस 2as, अच्छा s और s इज इक्वल टू v स्क्वायर माइनस u स्क्वायर डिवाइडेड बाई 2a. v इज v 20 मीटर दिए हैं. v इज इक्वल टू v तो निकालना है, s v जो निकालना है, सॉरी s नहीं, s तो दिया है. v स्क्वायर माइनस u इज़ 0, ये बनेगा 0 इक्वल टू 2a इज़ 10, s इज़ 20 और v स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 20 go 400, 2 into 20 20 20 into 20 400 और v is equal to under root 400, that is equal to 20 meter per second. So velocity is equal to 20 meter per second. This is the velocity with which the ball strikes the ground. फिर हम टाइम निकालेंगे. टाइम के लिए हम यूज़ करेंगे कौन सी इक्वेशन, v is equal to u plus at. v निकाला हमने, that is 20 meter per second, u is 0, a is 10, टाइम निकालना है. Go 20 is equal to 10 into t is equal to or t is equal to 10 divided by 20 divided by 10, that is equal to 2 second. Go t is equal to 2 second. Go t time निकला. This is the time with which it strikes the ground, with which the ball strikes the ground. अब आप ये नोट कर सकते हो, and thanks.